Have we finally reached the end of the COVID-19 pandemic?
President Joe Biden said on 60 Minutes last night that we have, and tonight CBS 17 digital reporter Jody McCrary is fact-checking that claim with a doctor who wrote the book on epidemics.
Over the weekend, the president became the latest public figure to point to the finish line. But an expert from Duke says calling the race over now would be a mistake. Just days after the chief of the World Health Organization said the end was in sight, President Joe Biden took it a step further.
We still have a problem with COVID. We're still doing a lot of work on it. But the pandemic is over.
But is it? I put that question to Duke Dr. Jonathan Quick, an expert on epidemics.
It doesn't matter what we declare in the U.S. This virus is still spreading.
He says the first thing we need to figure out is what it even means for this pandemic to be over.
Because each virus is different, we end up creating a definition, a specific definition for that outbreak.
He says it's up to public health leaders around the globe to define that goal clearly.
And we cannot get back to anything close to the normal we could have if we don't agree on a definition.
Quick says here in the U.S., the virus is still spreading too fast, and our vaccination rate is still too low to definitively call it over.
For this particular virus, where we still have a risk of new variants coming out and continues to evolve, I'd look at how protected the population is. We're not protected well in this country in terms of vaccine.
And when the pandemic ends, the endemic begins. But how will we know when we get there? Dr. Quick breaks that down in my story online. Jody McCrary, CBS 17 News.